Today we're talking about his knowledge and his authority exercised. He exercises authority like no one else. And we find ourselves in chapter 22 of this incredible, masterful week where God is demonstrating his full authority over all things. This is Holy Week, and we're here at chapter 22 of Luke. Now the feast of unleavened bread drew nigh, which is called the Passover, and the chief priests and scribes desired to kill him, and they feared the people. Verse 3 is the most fascinating of all these verses. Then Satan entered into Judas. Amazing how for such a time as this, Judas has been counted among the disciples. He's been in the inner circle with Jesus, walking and going many different places and hearing his teachings. But something was clearly estranged with this one of the disciples selected for this very day. This day has come, and now Satan has entered into him. Reminds me of exactly what we see in the book of Job, where God displays his authority over Satan. It says in the book of Job, verse 12, "And the Lord said to Satan, Behold, all that he has is in your power. Only upon him put not forth your hand." So Satan went forth from the presence of the Lord. Here's an amazing thought. It is in this day that God himself, Jesus, exercises his authority. But this time is not God giving Satan the ability to come upon one of his servants of old. But now Satan will have authority to come upon the Son of God. He enters into the son of perdition, into Judas. And now Judas will be the one who will be a traitor. And now we see the entire set in motion. He has exercised his authority and allowed the traitor to take his first steps. And it goes on to say, "And Judas went his way, communed with the chief priests and captains, how he might betray him. And they were glad, and they covenanted together to give him money. And he promised and sought opportunity to betray him unto them in the presence of the multitude." And here we see the work of the enemy, but under the authority of Jesus, exercised by him and him alone.